Evening all, got a guest on my video today. This is Alfie the cat, possibly the least cat-like of cats. No Grace, no boys, bit fat, ginger. But he's joining us for this little unboxing. So I think one of the last videos, if not the last video I did, was the unboxing of the new brew kettles, the 10-gallon SS Brewtech kettles, two of them. I may have done something where I showed you the new Buffalo hops as well. If I haven't, I could throw them in at the end of this somewhere in this. There was a request today on the Facebook group from Rusty to do something with the garage, or show you what I'm doing with the garage, or what little's been done with it. But we'll come to that in a bit. So today, this arrived. This is the third vessel in the new system. So this is the 10-gallon InfuSsion Mash Tun. I've had to wait like forever, I don't know, 6-7 weeks for it, because it was out of stock with Brew UK when I first, no Alfie, not yours, when I first ordered it. So the rest came almost straight away, and I've had to be waiting patiently for this. It's arrived this morning, and I'm quite excited. I've saved it for now to have a little look, and I thought I'd share this with you. So bear with me while we crack this thing. Let's see, you're keen, Mr. Cat. I don't blame you. Okay, just put that down for a moment. Get in there, see what we got. Okay, little invoice on top. Yep, one InfuSsion Mash Tun. So, here we go. Oh, another box. More knife work. So, yeah, let's get into this one now. Okay. No, not for you. I know that you like a mash tun as much as the next cat, but if not more. But this is my mash tun, not yours. Do we all talk to our pets like we're idiots? Or maybe I don't know. But I love it when something comes so well boxed. Sign you hope of quality. Right. Hopefully that's all the knife stuff done. We'll get in and have a little look see. So, put it off. And first one we come to, not unsurprisingly, is the lid. Ooh. There we go. So, lid, that's a beast. No, see that. So, same as the kettles, have got really solid tactile grip on them. This thing is thick, it's dense. There must be tons of insulation in here. Got a little, looks like a gasket inside there. So that's the lid. Okay, let's put that to one side. And we'll take a look at what else we've got in here. Let's all crap out. Bump. And here we go. I'm expecting this is going to weigh a bit. Oh, blooming heck. Nearly put my back out. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3. Not from the back, from the knees. There we go. Let's get the polythene off. Okay. That's a chunky monkey. Have a look at that, guys. Okay, so you've got the SS Brewtech engraving on the front, spigot tap, or you know, the port for the tap, port for the temperature probe, and there's a plug in the side there for the the manifold that goes in and does the sparge or whatever. Inside, I don't know if you can see that, probably not. It's got the measurements, imperial and metric, I imagine. A bit dusty in there. And right at the bottom of this, there is a drain as well. So, well, that's for the bottom drain for the tap down there. Okay, let's put this to one side. This is super heavy. It's a proper bit of kit. Okay. Just whiz that over there, and then we'll have a little look inside. What else have we got in here? So, I think now we can probably move the box to one side. Flipping it. Oh, I had a funny about one of these. Let's just stick that up there. Right. Okay. Back in the game. Okay, let's have a quick look here. So, bits and bobs box. Let's get in and have a little look see in here. So we have rubber gasket, black rubber gasket. That's going to be for the. Hang on, we're missing something. We'll come back to that in a minute. I think there's something else in the box. O-ring. O-ring. Thermometer already running. There you go. What else we got in here? Not sure what these are. Answers on a postcard. I'm going to have to read some instructions at some point. Could be plugs for the ports, I guess. So there's our ball valve. Nice chunky stainless steel ball valve. I've seen one of them before. We have for the probe thermo well. That's the word I was looking for. And this is the trying to think the right word for it. Bulkhead, I think, is what they call that for the where you would put the recirculation manifold on. So those are the bits. Now the bit I think I've missed, I think must still be in here, because there should be a. If we can get in here. There we go. It's in here somewhere. I'm expecting there should be a false bottom in here as well. So here we go. Hidden at the very bottom of the box is our false bottom. So there she blows. Right. So yeah, stainless steel false bottom for this black gasket. Goes around the side, around that, and then the whole thing should sit snugly into the bottom of the mash tun. So that's a bit of that's a cool bit of kit. I like that. Yeah, so that's it. Probably one of the least tidy unboxings you've ever seen, but new mash tun is here. Money well spent, I'm hoping. So what I'll do is after this I'll show you the garage, I'll show you the mash tun in situ, and yeah, we'll catch up later. Bye guys. Alright guys, this is the garage. I think last time I showed anyone this, it was an absolute tip. It's not much better. Still stuff everywhere. I mean, yeah, I'm going to switch you around in a minute and show you it properly, but yeah, this place was literally almost shin deep in crap that had just been collected by the former house owner over a number of years, and even had to have a locksmith let us in. So these are the ancient electrics in here behind me. Sparky's come and done a quote because they had a big fucking heads up to Kelvin Homebrew Griffo for teeing that up with his pal. He's come in, done a quote. We're quite pleased with that. We haven't told him that yet, but we're quite pleased with that. So hopefully get the work done sooner rather than later in here. But let's spin you round so you can have a little look at what is here. Okay, so like we said, this is the old electric board up here. Apparently this big black wire coming in is called pyro, and apparently that's not very good name. I'm a little fearful of that. I don't even like turning the light on in here, to be honest. Apparently the sparks of that stuff is older than me and him, so that's coming out. There's going to be a new cable coming up from the house. That board's getting replaced. We're going to have an RCD in here. All this old crap's going, and it's getting replaced, which is good. So just stepping back, this corner is kind of where everything else is kind of stored for the moment. So this is a lot of fishing gear mainly, odds and sods, old cot, what have you, bit of work stuff still going on. But this is kind of where I need to find some solutions in this corner over here. Coming round, this is where the kegerator is and where it will sit. It's still yet to have the chalkboard paint done on the front. Taps are obviously inside and all kegs and bits of stuff. It needs a damn good clean of it once it's ready to go. But that's all there. And moving up the garage towards the end, there's starting to see a bit of organisation. So there's the old kegel, a few bits of timber, sword. Don't ask no questions. So up here we've got a bit of storage that I've built for homebrew stuff. The old mash tun, new paddle, and yeah, no chill cube. And then there's stuff to be taken down the tip, smoker, keg, quite a couple of those. And then it's got a lawnmower down here as well. So it is all kind of, a lot of stuff still needs sorting, but this is the bit I'm liking the look of. Let's just change the angle on that. So firstly, built this kind of staging here, this table, couple of kegs, couple of old wardrobe doors all screwed and bolted together. It's made myself a table. There's more fishing gear underneath it at the moment. But then over here, these are the two new Buffalo hobs and all the sexy stainless steel. Just brought the mash tun up. So as you can see, that's in the middle. Hot liquor tank will be the one on the left, and I think the one on the right will be the boil kettle. So we're gonna have I think 3 double plugs behind here, so 6 sockets total. So yes, so 3 double sockets, and that will provide enough for the hobs, for the pumps that will eventually be attached under here. The pumps have been purchased, but I need all the plumbing and what have you before I start using those. That's another purchase or 2 away. So initially, once I start getting back into brewing, it's going to be manual movement of the work between these 3 vessels until I can have it running how I want it. Along the bench, there's a lot more room here. I've got bottle capper bolt screwed to the bench, along with the, mind escapes me at this point, cider press. Behind that you can see the box which contains the brew bucket. Yeah, the fermentation chamber's not up here at the moment. It will be coming up, and it will sit either here or here, where all this lot of stuff is at the moment. So it's going to go on that wall somewhere. So there'll be a couple more sockets over here, obviously, to facilitate that happening. Going to get another light along this beam here, because at the moment I've only got the one up the end there, and it means it's a bit dark in here. I don't think I'm going to need any ventilation in here, because I've got a massive double door up the back end here, which just be able to open on brew days and let it all flow out. Moving back this way, this area is mainly fishing tackle storage, already doing its job. The old aquarium there. This was a window behind these boards, which I've screwed to the timber frame of the window. It's the real security weak point on this garage, along with that door. This door's pretty cool with all the double bolts top and bottom, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I put these across. I know I'm losing the natural light, but it's just a little bit of reinforcement. What I'll probably do, because all this gap up here is completely like air can just flow through, so in the winter it gets super cold out there, so I might stuff some insulation down the back of that or something at some point to kind of try and retain some warmth in there, but hopefully we're coming to the nicer time of the year. So I bought a little storage from, yeah, they're nice. My wife does like dressmaking and whatever when she's got the time. So that mannequin was bought for her, but it's sitting out here with my wading jacket on it at the moment. So I bought this from, just cheap thing from Aldi. It's just a plastic cabinet, but it's got fucking tools aplenty going on in there now. So that's one storage solution I've come up with. And then just a few garden tools by the door at the moment. So it is still very much a working garage, but it's going to be a bit more man cavey eventually. But I need to find a way of storing all this stuff. I know that Norfolk Hillbilly, Clive Sillis, a while ago, was talking. I've got a slanted roof. He was talking about creating some storage in this section up here. Thoughts on how I can achieve that would be gratefully appreciated. I'm not the handiest sort of person, but how that can be done would be interesting. I'd like to make a rod rack of some sort if I can, but ideally I just want to get this stuff elevated and off the floor if I can. I have some old timber from some IKEA wardrobes down here. It's pretty thin stuff, but it's hardcore. It's the same sort of material that's used here on the window as well. So it's hardwood, it's dense, heavy stuff. I thought of maybe getting some upright timber bits and making some shelves, maybe, don't know, I'll see. But there's lots of that there as well, so I've got a few working bits that I can use. So yeah, that is it as it stands. Ooh, shiny, 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 shiny. Okay, so yeah guys, that's how it looks for the moment. It needs a lot of work out here. Getting the electric sorted is like primary, got to be done. Until that's done, I can't do anything out here. So like, in terms of brewing anyway, or you know, running this thing. So yeah, that's where we stand at the moment, guys. I won't be calling this a Homebrew Wednesday because I'll probably put it up sooner. But thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Eventually I'll get back to doing more to normal service, and we'll have a few more videos up more frequently. Do still fully intend to do more of these sort of off the beaten track kind of videos, like the cheese one I did. Just haven't got around to it, just been busy with work, busy with the house and decorating and what have you, so the videos have been to take a little bit of a backseat. But nice to catch up with you all, and I shall see you soon.